Hi, Abecedarians. I am going to go over Cycle 1, Week 10, New Grammar. For the math, the squares, we're going to stick with the same tune. It's to the tune of when you're coming around the mountain or something like that. So it's also kind of a country tune. So I'm either going to dress up or have a puppet and do this to sort of like a southern twang. And then for Latin, we're going to stick with the same tune that's on the app. For science, what are some leaf shapes? I have hand motions, so we're going to say linear, oval, lobed, cleft, and you can either do a heart because the heart has this cleft, or you can point to a chin because sometimes people have a cleft chin, right? So that will remind us what a cleft looks like. Scale-like, and for scale-like, we're going to pretend to be a fish. And for needle-like, we're actually going to stand up and have our arms out like a Christmas tree, because most of these ones that are needle-like are like pine trees. And we're going to have our hands out like this, like needles sticking out, and we're going to kind of, let me see if I can do this. We're going to kind of hold our arms out like this, like in a triangle shape, and just have our fingers out like they're needles. Alrighty. I'm also going to have some pictures of different examples of all the leaf shapes so they can kind of see what they look like in real life. Alright, English prepositions. Doing the same song and hand motions that we've been doing. For through, you're going to pretend like you're swimming through something. For throughout, you're going to turn your palms up and do the same motion with your palms up, like throughout the land. For to, you're going to point to somebody, so just point straight ahead like to. And then for toward, you're actually going to take a couple steps forward. The tune is through, throughout, to, toward. So that, just so you know, that's kind of the tune, but it'll be through, throughout, to, toward, like that. Okay. The timeline, Japan's Heian period. This is like the start of when samurais became a thing. So we're gonna go like this and hold a sword back and kind of like posture ourselves like we're a samurai. Charlemagne, crowned emperor of Europe. And then we're gonna say Alfred. This is American Sign Language for A. Alfred the Great of England. Eric the Red and Leif Erikson, Norse explorers. Vladimir the First of Kiev, Byzantine Emperor Basil II. And then for East-West Schism of the Church, on the CD it sounds like a piece of paper is ripping because the church is splitting. So we're gonna go like we're tearing a piece of paper. For Tell Me About Japan's Heian period, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the song, but I have hand motions that go along with it. I'll tell you real quick. For Japan, we're going to, maybe I should turn this around actually. So for Japan, we're going to bow. We're going to say around 794, Japan's emperors moved to Heian, present-day Kyoto, which is also our geography this week. So for that part, I'm probably going to have a larger picture of this, and we're going to point to where Kyoto is during the song. So Kyoto, or moved to Heian, present-day Kyoto. The Heian period ended in the 12th century when civil war gave control to military commanders called shoguns. In a feudal system, because there's tiers in a feudal system, so in a feudal system where knights called samurai protected wealthy landowners. Okay. And you know what? I don't think it's really necessary that I go through the song because you guys all have that. So I'll just leave it at that. All right, for geography, this is going to be to the tune of Oh Christmas Tree. And we're going to point to all the areas on our map as we sing the song. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm just going to sing the tune for you guys so you can have it at home and you can easily find the places on your maps. Also, if you look at the map, and I'm going to point this out to the kids as like a learning tool, this little area where the Sea of Japan is, right in here, it kind of looks like a little Grinch head. And so that's going to remind us that we're singing this to the tune of Oh Christmas Tree. So the tune goes, Kyoto, Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan. Kyoto, Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan. Kyoto, Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan. Kyoto, Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan. So we're just going to do it and just repeat it till the song is done. All right, that's it for this week.